talking. I wouldn't be surprised if all we were doing was talking.
All we did was talk.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm
You're
pretty.
going to have to show how to glue to the strip and stitch again.
Well, I'm doing that right now, so I can just show that real quick.
Okay. I know, Eileen, that's so true.
So all I'm doing is taking the page. Oh, I gave the page measurements. It was a 6 inch by 4 3/4 inch. And then you score at the 6 inch mark. And then you add, after that's done, to one side, you're going to add the 1 inch tab. To the tab of the strip and stitch. And you're just going to use wet glue. And you can...
Okay, I'm confused. So you added a tab to the end of the page?
Yeah, I'm going to show you in a minute.
Okay.
I have glue on my hands, so...
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dee Dee. She said show the handle again and describe it just in case.
No, I know I did. I know I started with this. I didn't do the handle.
Okay.
You know what I did do? I did this part. I had the handle was done. This is the bottom, but I haven't done feet yet. So all I did was took a 3 by 4 inch piece of the Craft Tex and I glued it over the bottom of the bag, leaving the zipper out, the zipper end out. So you want to make sure that you leave the zipper out. So you don't end up gluing the zipper underneath here. But it just kind of hides the ends and the mechanism and all that. Just makes it nice and it gives it a firm bottom to put the feet on. No, I know I did the handle before. And so anyway, so then it opens and we're going to cover this part with the binding. Okay? And then that holds the bottom of the bag really nice. But we have to put the feet in before we put the binding. What's JC? Oh, oh, that's funny. JC. Joycey. Okay, so let me do this let me get this one done and I'll show you how to do the next one from the start. So again, the page is 6 by 12. 12 by 4 3/4. And it is scored at, and I'm going to show you something else too, so you can understand. It's scored at the 6 inch mark. So when your page is folded over, you'll have a page that's 4 3/4 by 6 inches. All right. And let me show you what you have to do because I only had a 12 inch piece of paper. What I did was I made a 1 inch strip. I did it on the paper trimmer. And then... More stripping people. So 1 inch. Okay, so 1 inch by 4 3/4. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do it on your scoreboard. You score it in half, right? And then I just made the ends nice by clipping them. So I just trimmed the ends like this at an angle. All right. And then I took score tape or a double-sided adhesive and you apply it to one side. one side, because the other side is going to be attached to the Craftex and it won't hold nicely. You have to use wet glue. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like, okay? And then it's folded, and then you have that on there. So then what I did was I took the page and I attached the strip, score tape down or double adhesive down, tape down, and you stick it to the one side. All right? Are we all together now? Oh, that's right. Joycey's crocheting her fascinator. It looks like a mini sun hat. I told her she had to wear it in her stream. She has to wear it in her stream. Okay, Dweety wants me to describe the handles. Are you going to make this, Dweety? Okay, let me go over the handles while that's sitting there. Okay, the handles. When you do the handles, you want to make sure that the D-ring is at the top of your project. The tabs are down. That way it swings down and swings up both ways, okay? And what I did was I just took the long ends, I went up and I glued them with the quick grip glue around the D-ring. And then I took the tab, ran it through the other side of the D-ring, glued them together, poked the hole for the brad, and then put the brad through the front of the bag. I know, Dweety. I'm just giving you a hard time. Probably too early for that yet. And then you want to do this before you put the back in.
Sorry, I was typing and I wasn't muted. I'm muting.
Okay. And then you want to, what I did was just to make sure that they're really held down, I just put a little bit of adhesive on the back of the tab. So that's the end of that. And I think I did add the little bling to the cat during that part of the recording that I didn't do. And then the bottom of the bag, so you see that. Okay, so when I'm done doing all the pages, I'm going to go back and do the feet. So we have this part down. Then you want to take your binding mechanism. We're going to take one of the signature tabs, right? We're going to put some adhesive down. I actually like to add the adhesive to this part, just so it's not like goobering all over the place. So I attach it there. Then you want to attach it to the tab. Oh wait, I don't want to do this one there. Let's see. Pink, green, pink, okay, it's right here. I want to vary. I want to do it, vary them. Then what you want to do is just put that down, and you want to have it, just a smidge away so that it has some room in there. So it's not even an eighth. Literally, it's a smidge away from the stitching on the signature. Okay. Got that? Then we're going to, on the other side of the signature, you're going to add some adhesive, and you're going to adhere this down to this side, like so. Again, a smidge away from the stitching. Hey, Kathleen. Darcy's still not typing. Did she leave me? Or she forgot to unmute? Okay, so the reason why you want to have it not attached, and this is what I want to show you, is because you'll have a nice pocket, okay, if you don't attach this to the signature tab. That's why you want to have that little tab in there attached, and that way you have a nice pocket. Dana! She can't still be muted.
Sorry, I am muted.
Okay, she's still muted.
Well, not right now, because I had to unmute to tell you that I was muted.
Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. So let's do the rest of them. I'm going to use the polka dot green. Are we going to talk about my traumatic birthday party?
I was wondering if you wanted me to tell that story, because it is pretty funny.
Well, we'll have Darcy tell her side of the story.
No, you tell yours first, because you didn't even know my side.
Okay. One of my classmates, now you have to understand, we grew up in a really small town and we had a really small school. In fact, like the middle school and the high school were all in one building. And it was, I don't even know what the size of my class was. What would you say, like 50 people? I had a really small class. We lived in a small town. And so everybody knew everyone. Well, there was this one girl who I find it very interesting because I don't have any pictures of her in my birthday party pictures. Not one. In fact, I was going to go and see if I even had a picture of her at that one at the table. Let me look. The one at the table. Nope, because there's Heidi. This was Valerie Dudak. I can't believe I remember all their names. This was Gary Cahill, who I heard passed away, which was really sad. And then this was Peter Holt. And that was Heidi. I'm not sure. That was probably Mary, because she was my best friend since we were in kindergarten. And yeah, I don't see the other girl. She must have been down here. And I could have actually probably discarded any photos that had her in it. So, but she was like the golden child. She was like the everybody's favorite, the teacher's favorite, and I'm not even going to mention her name, so no.
Gosh, you actually have a picture of her?
No, I don't. And you know what? I do. I know there is a photo of you and her, and you were zipping up her jacket. I know.
Maybe I have it or Mom has it.
Somebody has that in our family.
That's funny.
No, the reason why I didn't know who it was, Dweety, was because there was an arm in front of her, but she had to have been my best friend. She was sitting next to me at the table. So, but anyway, so this girl, who will remain nameless, she had like pigtails and blonde, and you know, she was just like always the teacher's pet.
And glasses.
Well, I forgot about that. So, but anyway, she was really cute girl. So she came to my birthday party, and I know you're teasing me. Aw, okay, thanks, Grab and Share. Bye. Thanks for hanging with us early this morning. Oh my goodness, it's already 12:30. Okay, so anyway, so we go to the bowling alley, right? And she's getting all the attention, and I look over, and like I was really possessive over my sisters and my siblings. But especially Darcy, I guess because she was so much older than me, and she was like the cool girl in school because she sang and everybody knew her, and you know, everybody in our school knew who she was and knew who our family was because we were all in some form of performance. And anyway, so she kept like wanting to help Tracy, and it just made me mad because she didn't spend any time with me. She was, every time I looked, she was always over there helping her, and it was like, why her out of all the kids that are in my party? Like, why not anybody else? Why was she helping her? Like, and so she would just like kept her, and it just made me so mad. And so it just kind of like ruined my birthday party. But anyway,
she was upset about this, and she did not say anything to me about this at all till like last year.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to her till I found the pictures, and she's like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yes." I was like, crushed me. I was like so jealous. So anyway, that's the end of my story.
So then I was shocked because I was trying to remember, you know, because all I remember was she opened some present that one of her little friends gave her, and she didn't like it, and she cried. I remember that. But, you know, when you're 7, you do stuff, right? And I couldn't remember. I'm thinking, this little girl, blonde hair, you're fixing her coat. I'm like, oh, my gosh. I said, she couldn't put on her own coat. She kept getting gutter balls because she couldn't see. I'm like, I felt sorry for her. I was like, the poor little thing, she was having a tough day. Jonathan's like thinking I'm paying all this attention to her, and I'm like, I felt sorry for her. She's 7 and couldn't even put on her own coat.
And you know what? I wonder if, like, she couldn't see, and that's why the teachers always had her up by their desk. Like, now as an adult, to go back and, you know, and think about it, I'm wondering if, like, she had, like, some learning disabilities at the time, and so they had to keep her close to them, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, but she was cute.
So then I felt...
She you know, I think about, because Jean was the cutest little thing ever at that age. She has pictures with her beautiful golden curly hair and her little glasses, her little button nose. Sorry, Jean, but you were so cute. So maybe, you know, you're looking at that and thinking, you know, she's really darling and everyone thinks she's the cutest thing, and yeah, maybe she did need a little help. I don't know, although I doubt Jean needed that kind of help. I bet Jean could put on her own coat at 7. Poor Tracy. We shouldn't really doubt her.
Wait, you just said her name. So we know it wasn't Jean.
Oh my gosh, no, and they didn't have bumpers back then, Dana, so like the ball would always go in the gutter, and I would have to run down, and I'd run down. Matter of fact, we did that for Jonna. We'd like, and you're not supposed to, but run down the lane and grab it and throw it back up on the lane.
Don't tell me, I didn't know. I thought I didn't know you guys were doing that. Oh my goodness.
Oh well, at least she doesn't know we are on Ustream.
I know. What if Tracy UK is her? And we would never know. I don't remember her last name. That's really weird. I cannot remember. I mean, I'm sure it'll hit me because I've kind of going back. Mom, do you remember her? Because I think I remember not being able to get my coat zipped up either, but you weren't helping me.
I know. Not very many people can put on a heavy winter coat at that age. It was cold.
I know. I remember. Well, I had a jacket on at my party. Oh, I did say her first name? Oh well.
Poor little thing.
Uh-huh. Rolling right along here, people. Okay, last page. That's so funny. They're talking about Joyce's garlic butt fascinator, and they're asking, won't it stay? Won't it stay? Oh, you don't remember? Well, that's probably just as well. It was a great birthday party, though. One I never forgot. But I do remember, I don't remember how cold it was. Now, that was March up in New England. And I had a jacket on at my birthday party, so I must have been cold. And other kids had sweaters and stuff, so it must have still been cold. So I'm just using the paper clips to hold it. So I think it's time for another giveaway. What do you think? Now that the pages are in. Darcy, are you around? We need to do the giveaway. Well, let me set the pages away and then let's put these in real quick. So they come, if you end up buying purse feet. You don't remember, I don't know if you were in, if some of you weren't in here, don't necessarily have to use these. You can totally make it without them. You can use the brads with the prongs, or whatever you want to call these things, these studs. And they come in all different sizes, so, and different colors and stuff, and you can use the little prong studs, okay, for, there we go, prong studs for the feet, or you can use these little purse feet. They were by, these were by Mary something or other, Everything Mary, and it came 4 in a pack, and I liked the shape because they were a little more mid-century. They have round ones. So, but these are 2-part. It has like the holder, you know, for it, and then you have the brad. So what I'm going to do is, I already pre-marked the bag of where I want to put my feet. And I'm just going to, again, use, I was using the pokey tool, but I kind of like using my craft knife instead, because when the brad on these is pretty wide. So, whoop. So I'm going to pre-cut my holes. And I'm just going to stab some holes in the bottom of the bag. And it's really simple. From the outside in, you're just going to put it in the hole like so. And then you have a little foot, and then just like you would a brad, you're going to take these little things. It's like a little reinforcer for the inside. And then you want to put the prong in the holes. This is hard when you're trying to hold it away from yourself. Okay, there. Can you see that? There. And then you just press the legs of the brad down, okay? So this is all going to be under the binding system. All right, so you're not even going to have to worry about seeing these. So that's why you want to go ahead and do these prior to putting your binding system in your album or in the bag. So you want to just go around and you're going to do that. Just making the holes again for them. And you have to be really careful you don't cut yourself. And again, on the outside, you're going to just snap those in, push them through. Oh, you want to separate them a little bit and then put the little thingy down. I'm not looking up at the chat, so hope you're not talking to me. And then spread those. All right, and then you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. And you're going to line them up. And poke them through. Like so. Did my sister leave? Because I want to do a giveaway. I bought the feet things at Joann's, but it's a company called Everything's Mary, and M-A-R-Y, and they make like tote bags and craft bags and things, and they make purse handles, and I did find them at Joann's, so you can buy them online through Joann's. But anywhere they sell everything Mary, they're called purse feet. Oh yes. Sell that house. Sell that house. I'm talking to somebody in the chat. Did I lose my sister because I want to do a drawing? Gotta get the bingo cage out again. Oh, I don't like that. Oops, I forgot the little. Oh no! At least I'm streaming and you're not streaming. Maybe it's because you're on Skype and you're on. Look how cute the little feet are. Okay. We're almost there, people. Okay. Do you want to just make a phone? You want to just call me instead of trying to Skype?
Wow.
It might be. Is it because you're trying to Skype and stream at the same time?
No, because I always do that. I always do that on here. No, I think it's because we've got those bad thunderstorms. They're isolated. They're not right here, but, you know, it's probably causing some issues.
Oh, okay.
It's been bad today, but it's all been on this end, so. Oh, well.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's do a giveaway. Again, here are the rules. You're going to pick one number from 1 to 63. One number only. There is a lag, so I'm going to accommodate for the lag.
Oh, yes. Belmont Stakes is today, right?
Should I tell people what they're winning?
Some great stories. Yeah.
In case you don't want to participate, if you already have it, you may not want it. I'm giving away the Tim Holtz layering stencil, which is called, what is this called? This one's called the, Lattice Work. It's number 019, THS 019. So I'm giving away a stencil.
Oh, I love that one. I have it, though.
So you can't participate, Darcy. No.
Every time Tim Holtz and stencil appears in the same sentence is a good day.
So I'm giving this away. I'm doing stuff I can throw in the mail this week. Just toss in an envelope and send. Okay. So 1 to 63. Then, without one number, without going over, wait until Darcy does,
Go.
puts in,
I'll type go, but I'm giving you a second.
Yeah, she'll type go, and then she'll type stop when it's over, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, the purse fee. Okay, ready? Set. Go.
I wonder what I'm going to have for lunch today. I'm kind of getting
hungry. Oh, yeah, and Cheryl, I'm sorry I got booted. I was typing something to her, and I got the bootay.
And I did put that other number back in the cage.
Okay. Second cage.
Oh my gosh, JJ and I were laughing last night because I was missing some balls.
Not
And
again.
so, well, I remember I had like 35 in there, and we've gotten more people in the chat, so I wanted to do more numbers. So I had bought some wooden balls, and I had to number them, so I had to pull all the balls out of the cage, and we were talking on the phone last night, and oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. Or no, we were on the computer. But we were laughing so hard. Because it brought me back to that stream. Remember I was streaming late one night?
Yep.
Yay, Vicky got in. Okay. Vicky got in. Okay, I'm going to, and round we go. And the number is,
Pause in the chat, peeps.
number 8.
Ooh. 8.
Number 8. All my numbers were taken. Oh, I see somebody who has number 8, but I don't know if she was the first one.
JJ.
Are you sure? You went back through all the numbers?
I'm pretty sure. I'll go. Somebody can confirm for me.
Because that's who I saw. But I didn't go back to the beginning to where all the numbers started.
No, everybody had double digits until Sherry, who had 7. And then JJ was 8.
Oh, JJ, you hedged out Sherry.
Them fighting words.
Yay!
Congratulations, JJ.
Yay.
You won. I'll unpause.
Do you have that one? Okay, everybody's confirming that it was JJ. You're so funny. You're like, can anyone confirm? But you had the chat on pause.
You have to take my word.
Okay, JJ. I have your address. You don't have to send me, but you get the stencil.
Hi, Carol.
Carol. Hello.
Oh, absolutely.
So, okay. So I can decorate some pages. I don't know if you noticed now both ends are open. So you can choose to do, I did some flaps in mine. And you can, just depending on what you have ephemera-wise or how much journaling you want to do, you can do your, you can do your flaps. So, like I did one here where I had a flap, and then I did like a little, band that held in a picture, and I think this one flaps down. So some of them flap up and some of them flap down.
Which is nice because you've got that kind of flange around it to hold everything in. So it's not like things are going to flap down like they might in a regular album,
depending on where you want to do, and you don't even have to add a flap, you can just make it a pocket, which on some of them I did. And how I ended up doing the pocket was I just took some wet glue and ran it down the bottom. But you could do one of those little, like I did on the page. Hang on 1 second.
Okay, see you, Dee Dee.
Bye, Dweety.
Hi, Kathleen. Oh my goodness, I think this paper is just darling. Seriously.
I know, it's really cute. I like it.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hi, Vaughn. Speaking of which, I have to do I did a Happy Mail dance and got a beautiful card from Vaughn. Look at this. Beautiful. Thank you, Vaughn, for the card. It was really sweet. Well, I'm glad you joined us.
So's mine, Kathleen. It's been terrible. I've gotten booted a few times. We have like those scattered thunderstorms. I think it might have something to do with that. Ooh, pretty.
Isn't it pretty? She watercolored it.
Ooh,
She watercolored the background. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
So, Thank you. It came in the mail.
Oh my gosh, I love that background.
I know. It's beautiful.
I need a piece of paper like that.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do a little notch in here.
Oh, I hope you feel better, Vaughn.
To make a pocket. And just like we did the signatures where we made the page and did the little hinge thing, depending on what you're going to put in your pocket, you can also do the same thing at the bottom so that now your pocket's expandable. Okay, so you would just go in and do that. You can do it now. You could do it before you put the page together. Just, you could just do it as you go along. And so I'm just going to leave them undone. But what I want to tell you is, in between your signatures, there's going to be one signature that doesn't have any space because that's where the stitching is. Then the next signature is going to have a 1/2 inch. Okay? Then you're going to have another one of the signature where the stitch isn't going to have anything. And then you'll have another 1/2 inch. So in the 1/2 inch mark is the pages that you want to do flip ups and flap downs. So you could add flips and flaps where you have the space right there, okay? Because that way you'll have plenty of room for it to chunk out, and they won't get messed up. But where you have the stitch and you don't have the space in between, you could still do a pocket because it can expand over into that space. So that'll give you the space. But the nice thing is that it's it's flexible, so it'll go right over top of the bottom of the bag. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just gonna we'll just do it. And aren't these cute little tags that came on that paper? I fussy cutted them out, and I thought they'd be cute in here somewhere. You could add them on the end, to do a flip up, or you could just stick them inside
Really
the pocket. So you got those like this. I might add one of these on, maybe the green, and hinge that on. And you can hinge with washi tape. I've got some fun washi tape. Of course, I'm going to have to get my washi tape out from behind the camera.
Oh, good. Sarah tweeted she had a great day demoing for Indigo Blue.
Oh, good. I was in her stream yesterday, and she was working on her project. It was so cute.
They are. The Indigo Blue people are the nicest people, I have to say. We met them at CHA.
Okay, so look at this washi tape. This is really cute. Okay, this is Enabler. Look away and block your ears if you don't want to see. But it's wood grain with the hearts.
Oh, no.
And it has like vintage telephone in it. So cute. And map, writing. Each little heart's kind of filled with something different. So cute.
Where'd you get that one?
This one I think I got at Michael's. It's part of that. Remember the line that we like, the vintage collectors?
Oh, because it looked familiar, but I don't have it.
I can put some on a card.
They didn't have that at my, I went and looked for the embellishments for that line at mine, and they didn't have them.
They didn't?
No.
Oh. That stinks.
If I do, I love that paper line. Oh, that is perfect with this.
I know. Yeah, that line and this line's interchangeable.
Yep, for sure, Jean.
So before I put my my album in the bag, I want to decorate it. I'm going to decorate it and do what I need to do because It's just easier to work. It's just easier to work on when it's outside of the bag. Anyway, so you can add like little things like that. And let's see, I want to do on the front, like, can layer some stuff. And I just cut these all out of the paper.
How is that tape? Is it sticky?
Yes, actually, this is good tape. And it's almost like has a plastic. It's a little plasticky. It's not really washy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of has like a plastic coating on it. So it's like a little heavier than washi tape.
Cheryl wants to know if the smell of the paper eventually goes away.
Yeah, it's not as strong. Because I've had this cut, but I had this cut in a Ziploc bag. So, but I can tell right now. It's when you sniff it, when it's out, I don't smell it. I'm not smelling it now.
She just tried. Did you see that?
I've been trying, but I don't smell it. I don't smell it. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, and before you do your pocket, you can add let me add in, I'll be right back because I want to use some twine. Baker's twine. I have to take it off my wall over here. It's hanging.
Exactly, Cheryl. You can put a freshener, air freshener in there, a perfume sample. I use those all the time. You know the ones that come in magazines?
Yes.
I use those in my minis.
Oh, that's fun. So I'm going to thread it in the page.
I use my art journals that I don't have time to do anymore, but that's where I used to use them.
I'm just going to thread it through the page before I stick it down. Tie it. And then there's this little tag. So I can thread that through. So I would suggest, like, if you're going to give this as a gift and you're going to give it empty, like leaving this open and putting a note in, because then they can, and then maybe giving them some extra paper, you know, where they could add and take away pages as they needed.
Oh yeah, good idea, Carol.
What was her idea?
Eddie?
Oh, dryer sheet.
We were talking about smelly vision and making things smell nice, and she said dryer sheets, and some people, like Jean, doesn't like perfume.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I like it for myself. I like to open my journal and it smells good.
I also got, let's see, these are so cute. Anybody using these? These are great. They're the mini Velcro fasteners. They're by Velcro, and they're 3/8-inch dot. And they're really, the profile is super, super thin. They're using them and they're showing it in like a paper box, like kind of thing made to hold your business cards. And, but they come on these sheets. You actually get 2 sheets of them, so you get a bunch of them in there. 56 dots. And I think it was like $1.99 or something crazy like that. So, but anyway, the reason why I was telling you is because you can make these little shirts. And when you put them in there, you can put the Velcro on the back at the top and make them removable. So you can take them in and out. And then you could write on the back if you wanted to.
Did you have a place to print that tag, Donna?
A place to print that tag.
That one that you're doing.
Yes, I gave I gave you the.
It's on the same thing? Okay.
Yeah, it's on the same sheet with the cat and the shoe and the. Yep.
It's called Print Your something.
Oh, no, you're talking about the bracket?
No, the little shirt you're doing right now.
Yeah, I sent that to you. Remember I sent you a pattern sheet that looks like this.
Won't be in the template. Oh, that.
Yes.
That. Can you tell I looked at it like for 5 minutes, 5 seconds?
Yes, I can tell.
I started working on the bag part though.
Oh, that's good.
Because you have to hand do the corners. Oh, that. Yep, I got that.
Okay. So, let's see what else I got here. Oh, here. Yeah, I just cut out some of the sayings out of that paper. Make every moment count. Beautiful. Let's see, which one do I like? Do all things with love. Find beauty in everything. Think happy thoughts. Enjoy the simple. I think I like this one. Believe in yourself. That's what you need to bowl. Believe in yourself. I'm going with that. So let's see. I'm gonna put that on some paper. Black, I guess. No, I don't want to do it on black. Let me see. Do I have fuchsia somewhere? Actually, it's really funny because this paper really isn't retro, but when you add it in with other elements, it looks retro. But the paper on its own, it's just a fun stack, you know? But I added it in with retro elements, so it kind of fits. Question, I think I missed it, but where can we print the adorable vintage tags? Okay, the tags are... Darcy's working on that right now, actually, as we're streaming, and they'll be up on the blog, scrappycampersisters.blogspot.com, and you can get them there. And they'll be available for a period of time. If you want to print out the bracket to use as a journaling spot, that you go to printyourbrackets.com. And all I'm doing here is I'm just going to mat this on the pink paper. I'm just matting it. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Well, actually, if you use the big scissors, you can just do a whole big swipe, and you don't have to, and it just comes out straight. That's the amazing thing about these big giant scissors. Skizzas. And then I'm going to add some Pop Dots. Thank you, JJ. Like, seriously, if you took this off, you would not, like, if you took off the period pieces, you wouldn't know that that would be retro. But once you add in, like, the little vintage shirts and the little bowling pin, and we'll add that in on another one. And then the little saddle shoe. Once you add that in, then it takes it down into the retro feel, you know? The little retro cat. Once you add that in, and the white pleather, once you add that in, then it turns into making it retro, becomes retro. But it's kind of really more like it's kind of whimsical when you look at the paper line just by itself. So I only want to add, let's see, the Pop Dots, because I want to be able, remember we want to be able to pull that off. I've got that on Velcro. So I'm going to just do the Pop Dots on 3. 3 sides. Oh, no, no. This is duct tape. This is duct tape, Patty. I did that for, yeah, I had just gotten this, and I did it as a little surprise for somebody who I think is still in the chat. No, I wish this was the paper, but it's duct tape. It's a new duct tape brand of the duct tape, the actual duct tape brand. It's their new, one of their new patterns they just came out with. And they were having a giveaway online. And they tweeted, and if you put the number in that they tweeted, then you, or they text messaged you, then you had a certain amount of time and then you could win one. So yeah, I'm like really addicted to these little mini Velcro dots. They work great because you're not feeling like you're ripping it off. It just holds it in there nice. If you want to do tags.
Hey Marie, how are ya?
So I'm going to make a little pocket with this one. Hey Marie. Yeah, Vaughn, exactly. It was a late night thought last night, and I'm not going to say who it was that came into, I was testing out my camera settings and in the lighting situation and everything last night. So those of you who were in the stream last night at midnight would know would know how it all came about. So all I did was I just added a little adhesive to make this a pocket, to make the little saddle shoe. And I just I cut it out, and then I went around and did some pen work. I don't know if you can see it. I just did like sketchy pen work because this paper is kind of sketchy. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but the paper kind of is sketched, like has like a sketched pen work. So I kind of added the same to the little, you know, cutout. Did some little pen work. You are? Patty? Why didn't you contact me? I could have met up with you. That's where I am. You're probably right near me. Where are you? That's so cool. You mean you like live here? You like live here? Or you're just visiting? What if we live down the street? That would be so funny. If you don't want to say in the chat, you could DM me. Nuh-uh, you do not. You do not. What if you're my neighbor? Oh my gosh, that is so funny. You have to email me. We have to exchange. That is hysterical. How did you hear about us? That's exactly where I am. Patty, how'd you hear about us? I'm just not going to say because I'm recording and I don't want it like out there, you know? So that is so cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna say where exactly, just because I'm recording. I just don't want it. It's public. I don't want to invade anybody's privacy, nor my own. Thank you very much. So, I need to do a little zhuzhing on the front page. Something. I need something. Maybe I should have matted it and then done that. That is so funny. North of downtown. Yeah. Yeah, email me.
Yeah, there you go.
We could be crafting buddies. Or you may hate me and not want to craft with me, so. Oh gosh.
That's cool, Amanda. I know, it's so funny because when I'm down at Jarla's house, I start hearing this boom, boom. What is that?
I think I'm going to do a little collection on top of one another and layer them. I think I like that. That is just too small of a world. I wondered if that would ever happen. You know, I was thinking about that. But I don't have anyone in my area that likes to craft. So
Okay, so what are we doing now?
Oh, I'm just decorating the album.
No, I know, but are you decorating anything in particular?
I'm just matting another one of these little cutouts.
Okay.
I'm going to add it to the front. No, I don't like that. I need something here. Maybe a banner. Oh, wait, there's banner paper. Oh my goodness, I gotta do that. There is banner paper somewhere.
Carol.
Yep, there's banner paper. That would be cute. Coming across. Well, I haven't lived here for very long, so I still hear them and know what. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut off this little banner. Do a banner going across the top, I think. Oh, I used the bottom of the page, so the points are cut off. I don't like that. Need to go back and grab. Good thing I noticed before I cut it all out. Aww. Thanks, Vicky. You're so sweet. You'll always have a place in my heart.
Thanks, Vicky. We love you too. Vicky was like our first follower ever.
She was. True. My gosh, that means I might have a crafting friend. My prayers have been answered.
That is amazing.
Are you going to go to Stamp Fest? I don't even know if she likes to craft, though. Yep, I like the banner.
That's pretty funny. Yes, she likes to craft.
Yay!
She's on the Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo design team or designer.
Oh, she is? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Like, Carol said a designer.
Okay, that's cool.
I guess you don't like it much, huh, Patty? I'll come out to Seattle.
We're going to see Carol at the Steampunk Soiree.
Yep.
I have to be careful, though, because she will drag me out to every song on the dance floor.
Yep. Or the other way around. I never did quite figure out who was the instigator there.
She was the instigator. No, I'm kidding. We had so much fun that night. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
That was our first CHA, though. It was a little overwhelming. Well, I was sick.
Oh my gosh, you were really sick.
John was like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, we have to go here. We have to go there. And I'm like, fine, go. I'll meet up with you later.
She was like, I mean, seriously, it was like she was really sick.
I've never been that. I don't think I've ever been that. Well, no, I was sick like that about 5 years ago. No, 9 years ago, actually, because Gabby was a baby. Oh, in D.C., yeah. Aww.
Carol, have you started working on your costume yet?
Oh, Vicky.
It's going to be the...
Hugs. Oh, that's a nice kind of our stomping ground up in New England, Patty.
Oh no, what if she knows Tracy? The girl from my birthday party.
Don't tell Tracy if you get to know her.
Exactly.
She's probably like Dr. Tracy now. Or something.
I know, right?
Some
Oh,
overachieving.
shoot. I guess I should have stuck that on there. Now I don't like the shirt on there. Okay, take the shirt off. We'll add that later. Oh, where's the bowling pin? That's what I can do. Oh, bowling pin. Where's the bowling?
Yeah, it's a you know, it was a decent amount of money, but that's our trip this year, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, Italy last year, DC this year.
I know.
Oh
But
gosh.
Jessica got to pick too because it was a big birthday year, so she got to pick for her birthday where she wanted to go.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because when we saw Steampunk Soiree being advertised, I was like, I want to go. And I'm thinking, I wonder if John is going to go. And then she wrote me and she's like, I signed up. Like, PM'd me during the actual stream.
I was like, hurry up, sign up. Sign
Go
up.
out there and sign up. It's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Carol.
I like that better.
Don't forget to see Xandra tonight on the Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo channel on Ustream. 9 o'clock Eastern.
She's finishing up her project that she started the other day, and it's adorable.
Her mini it's so cute.
I want to make one, but I have told myself that once I'm done with this, there'll be no other crafting other than my costume.
I don't need any more projects.
I need something like I could tuck maybe back under there, like you could write on, you know.
That'd be cute.
Oh, I know what I could add there. Bowling ball. Where's my hair? That would be cute.
Yeah, I know that feeling, KT. Wow, that's so cool, Vicky.
How many holes are in a bowling ball? 3, right? Yeah. Your thumb. Oh, guess what I have to get out, Darcy?
The big bite.
Yeah. your favorite.
Eek!
Head for the hills.
Yeah, that's what I want, but I want a vintage one.
Whoops. A vintage one of what?
Airstream.
Oh, I thought you were going to get the other thing we talked about.
I'm testing it first, remember?
Oh, that's right.
If I hate it, I'm going back to my Airstream green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vicky, I hear ya. I thought that, I was thinking about that the other day too, because after my knee collapsed, it's like, well, no more skiing. Skied all my life. That's why you got to do what you want to do now.
I'm using the Signo. Which isn't working. Oh, you know what I was going to say about these? Carol from Sunset Carol. She gave me a great tip to reactivate your Uniballs. Is to take the tip and soak it for a little bit in alcohol. Ah! I just knocked over my light. Did it get dark all of a sudden? I just knocked it over. Accident! Hold on. Rubbing alcohol. Soak the tip in a little bit of rubbing alcohol, like in a container, and then put the cap back on. I mean, after you take it out. Whoops. After you take it out, you put the cap back on. And then wait till the next day and it reactivates it. And it did. It worked.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She's so smart.
Well, we try to give you a couple or 4 or 6 or more hours fun.
We are still on.
I know, no one said that to us today. That's because the people that left haven't come back yet.
Exactly. It hasn't been 6 hours yet. Okay, cute. Okay, I like the bowling ball back there. Okay.
Don't get your thumb stuck in that hole, though, man.
I know, that used to be a fear. What am I looking for? It was, or you didn't get, remember you didn't get one that was big enough and then the ball leaves as you throw it, the ball like falls on the floor.
I bet there's a word for that.
You think there's a word for the fear of your thumb getting stuck in the bowling ball?
I'm gonna go look.
Oh my gosh. Holophobic. Bowling holophobic. I could only imagine what it's called. There we go. Yay. Look how cute. Am I frozen?
Awesome. Let me see.
I think I'm frozen.
You are. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, let me stop. It stopped at the bowling ball.